My dad's Apollo, god of the sun. He thinks that he's cool, but he's kind of a bum. I didn't write more words to the end of this song. Oh no. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Novelty Coffee. So today we are going to be making a drink from the Trials of Apollo series. This is one of my favorite book series ever. But also, as you know, I'm a huge Riordan nerd and I will never stop. I promise I read other authors, I do. This one's just, you know, my favorite. So today we are going to be making a lavender honey latte. So this one's super simple. It's gonna be on ice because, you know what? I don't care if it's the beginning of fall. It is I am in Texas. I am in Texas and it is hot. It is still like 95 degrees most days and I'm not having it. So instead of dealing with the summer heat alone, I'm going to be making a lavender honey latte. And yes, we are going to be putting it into a wine glass because, you know, Apollo likes to think that he is classy. So we are going to be classy together with our Lord Apollo and make this lavender honey latte. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so the first thing that I like to do when I'm building this drink is I like to get my espresso ready. So get your portafilter out. I'm going to grab a little bit of paper towel. Usually I have a bar cloth, but I don't have it right now because you know what? Laundry day is a thing no matter what world you're in. So I'm gonna wipe that guy out and we're gonna grab our espresso. I'm actually yaks because yakety yak don't come back. I don't know, that's a bad joke, but it's staying in, I don't care. So I'm actually using the Illy Classico. This is one of my favorite espresso blends to use, I guess. Again, I'm without my bar scoop, so I'm gonna fill this up. I also really like to use Lavazza. I like Lavazza Super Crema. There's a couple different roasts that I like for espresso beverages, but this one's really nice. It's got almost like a toasty, nutty flavor to it that I really like. Almost espressos will kind of have a toasted flavor just because of how they're roasted, but this guy's pretty good too. So I'm gonna tamper down. I am really bad, especially with this machine, about over tamping, but I think I've got it down to a science now. I can't promise that though. So let's just see how this guy turns out. So first thing I like to do is, you know, lock this guy in and be able to do it from this angle because good God. So lock it in until it stops. Sometimes with these pressurized machines, they will stop dead center. Sometimes you have to pull it a little bit further, but you really want to go until it stops. Otherwise you will have water just kind of leaking out everywhere and it's not going to make for a good espresso. So I'm going to be going for about 2 ounces of espresso. If it goes a little bit longer, goes a little bit shorter, either adjust your tamp or adjust the dosage. This one I usually eyeball it because I do not have a fancy grinder. Someday I will, but if you want to do that, go click on Patreon. You know, but yeah, we're gonna pull this guy. So espresso, how are you? How's your family? Yeah, the espresso's flowing really nice. We got that nice golden caramel color that I really love. So we're going for about 2 ounces of this guy. Yum, yum, yum in my tongue. That should be good. Cool. I'm gonna grab this baby, let that drip off. And the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get this out of my way, get my tampon mat. And what I like to do before I add any ice or anything to this drink, I really like to add the honey. I'm going for the espresso, that's not the honey. So I want about an ounce. Actually I'm gonna say about a ½ ounce to the honey. Probably should have done the old espresso in the jigger trick, but it looks like it's coming out there. I'm gonna do a little bit more because while the lavender is sweet, we want the honey to come through. I like to use Clover Honey. It's a pretty generic brand you can find anywhere. I'm not really particular on what brand of honey I use. It can hang out up there, honey. The honey. I don't know. Guys, I'm on some today. So I'm gonna add the espresso. And I like to add the espresso and the honey first, give it a really light mix just so that the honey will melt down and dissolve. And so those flavors will play together a little bit. And next we're gonna add the lavender syrup. This one, lavender is probably one of my favorite flavors. We're gonna toss that in there. And that should do her. I'm debating whether I add more lavender for my own personal taste, but I should give you guys a proper recipe. Alright, so give those a light mix. Now we're gonna put this guy off to the side on my trusty little bar mat and grab some ice. So I'm gonna be a heathen here. I promise my hands are clean. I'm just gonna put it in with my hands like a heathen. So you can use tongs for this, you can use whatever, but I'm in my own dang studio, therefore I can do this however I want, and it's only me drinking this. I ain't passing this around. This is not a communicup of ice. They are kind of stuck together because you know what? I can do what I want. I don't know. I'm sassing you as I put ice in here. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that should be good for the ice. There, and the last thing we need is the milk. I just put this in one of my frothing pitchers here. Let's pour that over. And it's cool. It looks kind of layered right now just because of, you know, you put the milk on top of all the other gunk, and it looks nice. I like it. This is probably one of my favorite drinks. It's good for like a hot day, or if you're just like, you know, want something that's not piping hot in your face. So I like this a lot. It's, I don't know, it's refreshing. Which, you know, Apollo's personality is not refreshing, so maybe I should have made something a little bit more spicy or aggressive, or, you know, self-centered. But you know what? I think that is dang good, or as we say in the Percy Jackson fandom, damn good. Honestly, I think I definitely could have gone a little bit heavier on the lavender. Let's see, what notes are we getting? The honey is playing really, really nicely with the espresso. It's almost like the sweetness of the espresso, like the natural sweetness is there with the nuttiness, and it's playing with the clover honey, which is, and I recommend clover honey for this drink because we are using lavender. So as you go deeper into the drink, the lavender, which is already kind of a subtle flavor, the lavender is coming through really well, and it's really floral. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking, floral. So it's a very floral drink, so I just imagine drinking this out on like a patio, looking at like some wildflowers or something, you know. Now I'm just, you know, coming up with fantasies of when I would be drinking this coffee. But really, this is just nice for a hot day, especially if you live in Texas or California during the summer, or, you know, what we're calling fall right now. But I think it's great. I definitely recommend this drink. I think the God of the Sun would probably approve, especially after running through a burning maze. You know, it's the third book in the series. I'm trying to make jokes here, guys. I'm not a comedian. But no, this is a great drink, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I will be back very soon, probably with some more book-related drinks, or, you know, just coming up with whatever. I have some kooky ones, you know, in the books. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you guys later. So here's to more Rick Riordan books coming out. So cheers, guys. I love you. Bye. God, I am so unendingly awkward.